Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from anywhere you're watching us around the world today. Now, there is a little controversial issue I would love us to discuss. That's the issue of the Nigerian Igbos in Ghana. Like, there's been a protest by the Ghanaians, like, they don't want Igbos to, like, own a kingship or build a conglomeration, like a gathering or something that we have to be with, like having like a kingship dominance or ruleship over there in Ghana. So let's watch the video together, and at the end we'll analyze it if actually it makes sense from what they are doing or from what they've been doing. Because I know very well that when some people go to different countries, they get a way of whereby they come together to what, govern themselves, lead themselves, direct themselves, just to form a stronghold to help each other. So let's watch the video. We'll be back to analyze them. Alright, so you've seen the protest. That was how the protest went. So let me read the script, the news as it actually was. It says a wave of protest and heated public discourse has swept parts of Ghana following the installation of a traditional Igbo ruler, Eze Shukodi Inyenetu, as Eze Ndigbo Ghana. Take note of the fact Eze Ndigbo Ghana, that's the king for the Igbo people in Ghana. Now it went ahead in saying, sparking a complex debate over sovereignty, cultural identity, and the boundaries of foreign community leadership. The uproar, which was spearheaded by the youth organization in Accra and the Eastern region, intensified after images started circulating online showing Eze Yenatu Palace in Accra that was adorned with regal symbols and elaborate architectures. Protesters carrying placards reading "No foreign thrones in Ghana" and "Honor our heritage." So Ghanaians were saying that there should be no foreign thrones in Ghana and honor our heritage. So I don't really know if like having a king in Ghana, like someone who is leading or guiding the Igbo people in Ghana, would actually dishonor their heritage. So let's go ahead. Arguing that installing foreign monarchs undermines Ghana's chieftaincy system and national sovereignty, according to Ghana's web. So they said they were arguing that installing foreign monarchs and the rest it will be an issue toward the national sovereignty of Ghana. Okay, so it went ahead in saying, while the title of Eze Ndigbo is largely ceremonial within the Igbo in diaspora worldwide. Remember I said like it affects worldwide, like they usually hold the meeting worldwide. Many Ghanaians fear it could set a dangerous precedent for other foreign communities to establish parallel royal institutions in the country. Critics point to rumors, though so far unverified, of alleged land acquisitions aimed at building an Igbo town or even an Igbo kingdom within Ghana. So most probably they are afraid of most probably building an Igbo town or something within Ghana. But like the news also said initially, like that is a Indigbo. It's a ceremonial Igbo ceremony that we have in diaspora in every part of the country, both in UK, in US. They are always there. Now, it's went ahead in saying it is a disturbing development creeping up in Ghana. One of the Ghanaian critics of the monarch said in a video on Big Man TV, Ghana is a sovereign country. Our kings and chiefs have historical roots tied to our lands. We cannot accept foreign thrones that might infringe on our sovereignty. Media personality Captain Smart recently stirred mixed reaction among Ghanaians on social media after a video surfaced showing him kneeling before the Igbo royal leader in Ghana. In a footage, Captain Smart is seen paying homage to Iheanacho during a ceremonial shared by the monarch. The video has since gone viral, fueling widespread debates online. So the ceremony has drawn further scrutiny as it follows an alleged comment by Iheanacho that he planned to establish a 50-acre Igbo kingdom in Old Nigo, a proposal that has sparked significant backlash. Some Ghanaians have argued the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs to intervene, seeking clarification on whether Ghanaian law permits foreigners to hold royal title within the country. So in response to this, the growing tension, Eze Chukwudi Iheanacho and other Igbo leaders came and they said they insist that the kingship is purely symbolic and nothing more, intended to serve as a unifying figurehead for the Igbo people located in Ghana. Speaking in a recent interview, Eze Iheanacho stated that the throne of the diasporan Igbo people in Ghana is meant to protect, defend, and project the Igbo people and Nigerians as a whole in Ghana. We have no political authority or territorial ambitions in Ghana. This is purely cultural, said Eze Chukwudi Iheanacho. Alright. Alright, welcome back. Um I don't really know your thoughts about this thing, but you see something here. Mm. So my own perspective, I feel Ghanaians are wrong. Like in Warri where I based, there is when I was based there, there is something called there's a meeting called like Ohaneze in the Igbo. It's not as if they came together and they are trying to take away the kingship or the rulership of Warri or anything. But what do they do? You see, like especially the traders association, what do they do? They come together like all those rent you normally pay for house and for store. You know, there's a way they collect revenue. Now, if those Warri people themselves come and they collect those money from you, most at times the money is times two or times three compared to the actual amount that you are supposed to pay. But what do? They first of all they contribute the money, they go straight to the local government and they pay the exact amount. Apart from that, you see that sometimes we have some kind of meetings in different places. Like in Warri, you see how some villagers have meetings just to strengthen bonds, to strengthen association, to strengthen unity, to strengthen that spiritmanship, to support themselves, to support, okay, like this. So we are people that came from this place, so yeah, let's have a meeting. We came from here, let's have a meeting. We came from here, let's support each other as a form of networking. You understand? Even I think in America there was a time whereby they celebrated the form of Igbo Day or something like that. The same thing happened in Rome. Pope Leo, there was a time he welcomed the association of the American Body Association in Italy, there over there in Rome. So I don't really see it as something like they are trying to want to take over your land, take over your kingship, take over what's the land in Ghana. Like there's a popular saying, there's why they say anyway you don't see an Igbo man run. but but actually it's true because they have that spirit of they actually also a lot. They have that business minded spirit. You understand? So I don't think coming together to form a coalition, an association, a group to help each other, to support each other, to govern each other is actually an issue. Except it's probably they started trespassing things they are not supposed to trespass, and of which I'm not sure they could do or they would do. The country has a constitution. The constitution should guide every leading members, people inside the country there. I'm trying to say, let's say we have the Hausa people today in Japan, and it's okay, they want to come together and make things together for themselves, set a ruler for themselves, just to govern themselves, just to help themselves, just to support themselves. And they feel like a threat to you or to the country. I don't think that works. I don't think that works. So even in America, even in Mexico, we have people from different nations, different nationalities, different tribes trying to come together just to form that bond, that unity, that spirit of supporting themselves, supporting each other to make something substantial, to achieve aims and goals together. So that's what I feel they are trying to do. You understand? So I don't really think or hope they have a different perspective or motive in mind. You understand? So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. You think like people coming together to get things done, like you see your people in a different land, you say okay, let's come together, let's set a ruler, let's do this, but we are sticking straight to the constitution of the land. We're not going strictly against the constitution of the land. Everything about the constitution, we are going to follow it. You think they're actually a threat? You think the Ghanaians are overdoing it? Because now the Igbos in Nigeria, as I wish I know, like even if you come to different states, there's no way you won't see them, and they have union everywhere. You understand? In Rome, I saw a place whereby the Pope welcomed the American society in Rome's different parts of the countries. So I don't really see anything new or anything looking like. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Um, because I will actually keep speaking till we get things right. Okay, so alright, so bye and see you on next video.